But I am waiting. One of the games that I've heard launch titles weren't all there. Yeah, true. One of the games that I'm looking forward to is that kind of that Mario game that's coming out that supposedly is going to be much like Mario 3.
Mm-hmm.
And because Mario 3 was my favorite one, pretty much, very close to Mario 2, but I have like that was more of a nostalgic thing for me. But that's going to get me interested in it again. I just want to see what comes out on it before I decide to part my money for it.
Yeah,
which would probably
I think. Will it replace? Somebody asked, will it replace the DSi? I think it will.
Well, the DSi was just an upgrade, much like the GBA Micro. It was just a size upgrade, or just like a different style of an older console.
Seriously, what was the point with the Micro? It's too small.
I know.
I don't know what audience they were really aiming for, because most people that I know who owned it just could not play anything on it because their hands were so big. Their thumb would cover the entire screen. So
I can't. It's not. I'm trying to press the A button, and I'm pressing A and B and start and the D-pad all at once.
Unless they were really aiming for like little kids, but the ads showed like grown adults playing it, I just don't know what audience they were aiming it for. It was just way too small.
It was the audience that complained they couldn't fit the original Game Boy in their jeans pocket.
Yeah.
Yep.
And see, and I even was hoping that they would do something a little bit bigger with the 3DS. I was hoping that they would make it DSi XL sized.
Well,
and use those size screens.
They probably didn't, because I bet you anything that will come out later.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, the 3DS XL.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, the DSi XL is big, and it doesn't fit in your pocket very well. It does fit in your pocket, but it does not fit very well.
It looks like you've got something wedged in there.
Yeah, but it's nice, and I. It's my preferred system, to tell you the truth. Although I've been playing most of my games on my 3DS nowadays, so
it could be a problem with the 3D screens. Well, the technology that they use to make the 3D screens possible wouldn't necessarily matter on the size. At the end of the year, they're planning to make TVs do basically what the 3DS has done.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it'll have the same problem. You have to sit in a specific place.
Yeah, you're going to have to sit right in front of there. A 4DS.
Where you actually travel back in time.
Yeah.
Time traveling edition.
Yeah, you did that once with your normal DS.
Well, that was Dirk Cork.
Yeah. Yeah, you Dirk Cork. Man. Oh man, it's been like an hour.
Also, I have another question before I forget. How did the site, That Guy with the Glasses, find you? How did they did they contact you? Did you try to volunteer for them? How did this the site of That Guy with the Glasses? How did you find out about that starter? Or how did they contact you?
Well, when I had started doing my videos, I made the first 3, and then I posted them on YouTube, Screw Attack, and on Tigwatig. And I got people watching it on YouTube, I got people watching it on Screw Attack, and I got people watching it on Tigwatig. But the best comments, the nicest comments, came from That Guy with the Glasses. In fact, I got a lot of people just, mocking me on Screw Attack, which made me feel, I was like, okay. It didn't make me feel bad, but it did make me feel, okay, this is not the place for me.
Yeah.
And then people really liked the stuff. Yeah, people really liked the stuff in the forums. So I was just posting in the forums. And it wasn't until April, after my birthday, I think in 2008, where I thought to myself, well, when I log into the forums, I see all the forum comments, but I guess I need to log into the main site as well, because I was trying to leave a comment for somebody and I couldn't. So I log in and I say, oh, look, I got a couple of things, messages to me. And that was when, Mike Mashad had contacted me and said, hey, we would be interested in having you on the site. And he contacted me way back in February.
Oh, dang.
Dang.
Yeah. Which means I could had a possibility to have actually been in that damn brawl.
Yeah.
But I wasn't, so. But yeah, it was just, I did it. People saw it. People liked what I did. And that's how it happened. They sought me out. But I did post on the forums, and I did, I was active helping other people out with their videos and talking to people about videos and what to do and how to make things look and giving tips on what I do. So yeah, it was all just that.
Any advice for any aspiring video creators out there?
Be unique.
Be unique. Oh god, I'm screwed.
Be unique. We've got angry, as I said in my stream one time with Lindsay, the days of the angry video game reviewer are over. The people who do it well. And those who do it and try and get into it now don't do it well. Yeah. Or are starting to do it and, they just don't do it well. Find what you know. If you're 14, don't be talking about movies. That's why they have an age limit of 18 on that guy with the glasses. They have an age limit because you know more when you're 18. Yeah. You've gone through school, you have some history behind you, and you're not just some geeky kid who's trying to jump on a bandwagon.
I want to be the next nostalgia critic. Yay!
Look, I can curse. It doesn't. That doesn't work. So you've got to be original. Find something that works for you. I found import games. Todd in the Shadows does pop music
reviews. Pop music, yeah.
Yeah, there's Paw does regular music, but he does more than just pop music. He does all sorts of different types of music. Roses has her Let's Plays, and she has her old time music, the 1960s and 70s types of music. Find out what you know, and then research that stuff even more. You may think you know a lot about it, but you don't know everything about it. I thought I know everything about JoJo's, but I'm always learning more stuff about it. And take your time. Make a video look good. If you go on YouTube and you try and stay to a set schedule and you're not staying to it, one thing I hate is going to a YouTube video and them saying, oh yes, I'm sorry, but this next video is going to be a little late. Don't say it's going to be late. Just do it. Just work on it. The time that you did to make that video of saying, oh, it's going to be late, could have been time you actually working on the video. Just do it.
I always think that maybe those kind of videos could get away with it, say if you were if there was like an emergency that picked up, but you have like 10 minutes just to quickly say not coming, but I'll explain that later. Maybe.
But see, people aren't sitting there on the waiting, in 5 minutes it's going to happen.
Yeah, true.
No, just do it. Just if it's a little late, like Linkara. I've never known Linkara to have a video late, but every once in a while, Joe won't be on the exact right date. But then, a day or two later, he does put one out, and he doesn't really make an excuse for it. Just don't make an excuse.
Yeah, pretty much. When I do my stuff, I just I never say when the next one's going to be out because I'll just upload it when I can.
Exactly. And that's how
whenever it's done.
Yeah, whenever it's done, it'll be posted.
And that's how I did it. I had 3 in the can, which means that I had 1 ready and 2 ready to be edited. So I put that one up and I started editing the 2. And then I had the next one up, I think the next day or something. And then, another one, a week later or something. And, I try and do as many videos as I can, but sometimes I don't. So I just don't.
It's like, for example, sometimes, because of the way I do stuff, it usually doesn't need too much editing. Just because, really, all I do is Let's Play videos and the odd, I suppose, the freebie video. Because one of the series that I'm running at the moment is basically just free stuff you can download. May it be MMOs or freeware games, fan-made games, stuff like that. I just show them
like La Mulano or Legend of Princess or stuff like that.
Yeah, like Spelunky and EG and like MMOs, various stuff like that. And a lot of the time, that is literally either me doing it live and just showing what you can do in said game, what the game looks like, what it sounds like, all that kind of stuff. And that doesn't take much editing at all, really. That's just like record it with commentary, put them together, render it, pretty much done. So I could sometimes get videos out almost daily.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's literally because that's why people have gotten used to the fact that my updates are random, pretty much. But I never go too long. I never go too long without updating something. So I'll always try and get a video out at least maybe once or twice a week, at least. And that way there is some consistency in it.
Yeah.
And I think as long as you do that, you're alright.
Yeah. I think so too. No. I agree.
Yeah, fair enough. When I started first doing videos, though, I was terrible.
Well, everyone is terrible when they first start out.
Yeah.
No one is flawless when they first begin.
Because I did a Let's Play of a scrolling shooter. I did Gradius 3. That's probably not the best game to Let's Play, I know, but I was new, I was fresh. I was like, I'll just try this out. And of course, then I was watching Let's Players, and I was at the time it was just Let's Players, so it wasn't like how some of the reviewers have gone and done 1 or 2 Let's Plays. I've watched people that have solely just done Let's Plays.
Yeah.
And so I'm watching them, and because I'm naive, I quote them, and I'm all like, "Yay, I'm doing a Let's Play." And that's pretty much it. Yeah, like Chugga Conroy, he does just Let's Plays.
Yeah. It's hard to do some of these things because some people just don't think that quickly on their feet. I know, some people say, well, I can't do Let's Plays because I tried it and it was a dismal failure. Well, maybe Let's Plays aren't your thing.
Well,
maybe
not your niche. Everyone has a niche.
Yeah. Maybe it's something else. Maybe you should, give it a couple of shots, and then think, well, is this worth it? Is this worth my time? Is this worth everybody else's time? Is this interesting to somebody? If it's not, then find something else. There is something out for you out there. I mean, I'm no good at Let's Plays, but the J-Dub in the Dark became really popular. And it's not really a Let's Play, it's just let's watch Justin for the next 10, 15 minutes get the snot scared out of him. So that's how I changed a Let's Play into something that I do. And that people are interested in.
Well, let's play Amnesia in the Dark.
Yeah, exactly. And if it were if it were anything but a first person, I'd probably do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a damn shame because if you like scary games, I assume.
I hate scary games.
But you play them anyway. Yeah, you'd love Amnesia then.